Alright everyone, we are live. Oh shoot, my song's playing. Here, let me mute the song for a sec. Sorry about that. Just testing audio, but I don't want to play a song right now. There's a reason for that. Yeah, we're playing on a different world right now, if you can't tell. Hey Ocublocks, we're playing on a different world, of course. I am in a bathroom. I mean, this is supposed to be a bathroom, it's a bad bathroom, but I made it a long time ago, and there's a reason for that. Now, I'm going to wait for a few more people before I leave this bathroom, because there's a very specific reason why. And yes, I am in creative mode, because there's a reason for that. And the things I'm going to be showing you today, made in creative mode. In fact, just a whole preface, the entire world that I'm going to show you all today was made in Pocket Edition back when I was in early high school. So yeah, it's a very old world, but I spent a lot of time on it, and I somehow managed to port it. I ported the world from Pocket Edition to PC, Java Edition, and it took a while, and because of that, some things like a few fences are missing where there's supposed to be fences, but besides that, the world got ported pretty well. The only thing that isn't original is the stuff outside of what I'm going to be showing you, because I had to, in the import process, I had to take this chunks of the world and literally just place a bunch of chunks of this world into a brand new world. So the original terrain is not going to matter, but it's different. But the terrain's not going to matter, and you're going to see why. Do I play Roblox? I used to a long time ago. I don't anymore. But I'm just waiting, because I know one or two people said they were going to join. But I don't know why they haven't joined yet. Let me send a message. Oh, you did film. Okay. Hey, are you a phone major? Is this a pickup line? This better not be a pickup line. Because I want you to shoot me. Okay, it's better than a pickup line. You've subverted my expectations. That is how you subvert expectations. Also, I think this is enough people to start, honestly. More people will join later, but oh well. So, I'm in a bathroom, and we are going to leave this bathroom. Now, I was just on a very long plane ride, and I'm heading back to my seat, and the plane has just arrived on the ground. We have landed on the ground. You see, there's the runway right there, and it's a jumbo jet, so it's 2 floors, and you can see some stuff over there, like a bridge and a road. But let's see what this is. So we just left the restrooms. Let's head up to the boarding area of the aircraft. Here's the rest of the aircraft. And here's the cockpit. Okay, also this block was if you see this block was at first the stonecutter block, like the old Pocket Edition stonecutter, so now it's replaced. So, just letting you all know that. It looked like gears, so that's why I used it in the cockpit. So, let's leave the aircraft. Here's the little place here. Oh, it's raining. Actually, let's stop that. Weather clear. So, it's nighttime right now, but we're heading down into the airport terminal now. This was gate 3 in the terminal, and here's the airport that we were in earlier. And of course, we have various departures and arrivals. All that sort of goodies. We have baggage check-ins. Y'all are still alive, right? Because the last message was from James. Let me just put it to live. Anyway. So, now I think it's time for us to head into the city. Now, this is the city of Rapture, not the one from BioShock. I just named it from the one from BioShock. It's not confusing at all, trust me. But, here. This is the rail access. There is a ground floor taxi area, but there's more of the airport over there. There's another terminal, and it has another plane in it. And here you can see the skyline from the distance. This is the skyline of Rapture, and we'll get into it. It's gonna be good, fellas. It's gonna be good. If you are still there, because I have no clue if anyone's still watching or not. So let's grab our trusty minecart here, and we'll take this this cool thing this thing into town. Although let's do a little bit of exploring beforehand. Actually, we'll take the monorail after. If we fall down here to the taxi and pickup area, there's a road going under this little island here, and we can follow it. Also, please, if you're alive, say something in the chat. No one said anything in the chat. I think everyone's just left at this point. Oof. I hope someone watches this after. I really do. But here's another little bridge right here. What happened to my PCB city? I don't do much with that anymore, but this one was way before PCB, you need to realize. So this is the port right here. Has some shipping containers, a cargo ship right here with shipping containers in it. And here's a fort. And this fort has a bridge to it. And here is a cruiser, a battle cruiser that I built. It's kind of small. It's pretty small, actually. If anything, it's like a light cruiser, honestly. Maybe even a medium. I don't know. It's not very big. But here's the fort. And if we enter here, it's also a military base. So here's like a little mess hall. You can head up here. There's some artillery pieces. And we headed down through here. Here is mortar pits. And now let's take the monorail. Here's the agricultural sector right here. It's not very big, but it's something. The city mostly imports its food. But here, let's head back to the airport, and we will, you know, head into town. So, let's go. Now here's my favorite part that I always love, just going down here and then seeing the city approach as you get closer to it. Now I have a lot of rails, a lot of rail track, and you'll see that later. But this is the city of Rapture. I welcome you all to it. And this will, if it doesn't loop us around, this will bring us to the entrance of the city. This is just a simple, did it stop? Oh, there's a piece missing. Let's fix that. Again, keep in mind this is an old world, so. Oh, I guess that minecart's going back. But anyway, so there is actually a metro system under this city. We're not going to go on it now, but this is what the stations look like. And they've been built underwater. All of this is underwater. The entire city is floating on water. Actually, you can see some of the subway track right here. That is subway track. And if it has glowstone on top of it, that means it's oldish, like really old track. And if it has prismarine lanterns on top of it, it's newer track. So, in the meantime, let's just head to the city proper. Now, all of the, one thing, all of these buildings have at least the first floor, if not most of the building, completely built. Like there's stuff inside each floor. See, even this building has stuff on each floor. So most of this is interior decorated as well. So, City of Rapture, its roads are kind of small, but oh well. This building right here, this building I made out of about all the types of wood, right? But this building, oh god, can you not do that, please? I hate the rain cycle. But this building burned down once in the process because there was building a subway station under it, and I had to clear out the water by burning the wood because sponges didn't work back then, and it caught the building on top of it on fire. So here's a high school, Rapture High School. Its design is based off of James will recognize the high school this design is kind of based off of. But yeah, it's a school. It has desks and stuff, and it's a school. We have a lot of landmarks in this city, honestly, and I'm just gonna go on a tour of all of them. This is the Egyptian Theater right here. It's has a little teeny pyramid on top and some stuff. It's a theater, and I don't know why there's a spawner up there. I think that's when I had villagers coming out of it, but it's broken now. But yeah, this is the theater right here. And if we keep going, again, all of these buildings have something in them. What's this? This is the sod production factory. Since the city of Rapture is built on top of, what do you call it? It's built on top of the ocean. It needs a lot of grass because the floor is grass. So this is one of the factories where they produce all the sod. So that's like a little bit of lore for you right there. If we head over to this side of the city, there's research labs, but we'll get to that. I remember, a lot of times, I can sometimes remember what I was doing when I was making some parts of this city. Here's another building, backside of the high school. Here's a little marketplace area. I think this is a simple restaurant. That building behind it is very important, but this is the research lab. I remember building this building like 2 or 3 Thanksgivings ago. So this building had an anniversary. It's supposed to be a research lab. And also, I guess it's part of a university campus as well. But this place has a, yeah, this is a research lab. It has a university on it as well, and the university has its own campus. I mean, it's a small campus, but it's still a university in this world, and you have to take a monorail to get to it. But, want to develop an app, very funny. A research center, frickin' Silicon Valley tech companies. Okay, also, you can see what these were. Apparently these blocks have been deleted. These were like fences and stuff for tables, but they're gone now. I don't know why. But let's head back out. I don't want to spend too much time in each building. And there was stuff supposed to be here as well. This was like a reception desk, but it got messed up. Again, this wasn't a perfect copy of the world. What's on the server? Wait, what's on the server? Plus, if I did, it wouldn't be tonight. Again, keep in mind, I have an exam in 2 days, so I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow. I can't stream tomorrow because I have to study for that exam. But this building is very special. As you can see, it's degraded and decrepit. That is because I based this building, it's more recent, but it's based off of the Hollywood Tower Hotel. You know, like the Tower of Terror at Disney World, but it's supposed to be like an actual decrepit hotel. And it's like explorable as ruins, but I tried to make it actually look like a destroyed and ruined building. So we're going to go on this because I put a lot of detail work on this. So it just looks entirely corrupted. And you head inside. Here was the lobby. And you can see a lot inside here, like the reception desk and things like that. But, I need more cobwebs in here, honestly. This was a fireplace, but it no longer is lit. Here's a library back here. A very small one, but it's still a library. Here's elevator banks, but they do only one of them is fallen and burnt. One of the elevator banks. And if we head down here, this is the basement of what was supposed to be the elevator. And if we head in here, here's like a little gym that this place had. Or, no, a spa. It wasn't a gym. This was a spa that the hotel had. And if we head in here, here's the generators. And of course, one of them's leaking like lava or whatever. This is the generator room. And boilers for furnaces. And of course there's little lighting in here because, you know, it's a destroyed hotel. I put a lot of work into this and I'm still really proud of it. Here's the other elevator. And here's the swimming pool. And it had some spas and stuff next to it. But yeah, what used to be the swimming pool, anyway. And if we keep heading back up, the goal was, like, as you go up the hotel, it gets more and more destroyed. So, if we take a stop in the next floor. Why is there so many thunderstorms? I don't want it to light anything on fire. Actually, let's set it to night. Time set nights. So, now it's nighttime. Here's the second floor. And this one's mostly intact, this floor. Actually, yeah. Tell me if you are having a hard time seeing, because I may need to turn it back today if you are, but there are rooms, and these rooms actually have a defined layout and stuff like that, but some of the windows are broken, there are vines everywhere, like, some of them are more intact than others. The beds have disappeared, though. For some reason, in the transfer... Okay, no, look, the beds are here, but they're invisible, because they're the old bed models, so... There should be beds in a lot of these rooms, but some of them don't have them for some reason, and it's weird. But then we go up one more floor, and here's the second highest floor, and as you can see, some of the walls are missing, some stuff's caved in, there's pieces of floor and ceiling missing. Game rule. What does game rule do? I've never used that command. 1 second. So, yeah, we get in here, things are more so destroyed, and then we can climb to the next floor here. Actually, we can climb using this rubble. And here we get to the tallest floor, and it's just, even when we get over here, the building's just destroyed right here at this part. Just the roof is caved in. But yeah, that's the hotel. Put so much work into it. It's harder to make a building, and like some people try to do a thing where they build a building, then destroy some of it, but I tried to like build it as if it was destroyed. It's weird. So why was this such an important stream? Because this world has a lot of sentimental value to me. It's massive for one thing. So massive. But, yeah, I've spent so much time on it. Oh, there's the university campus over there. And I don't play on it anymore, but when I just enjoyed it so much. And I wanted to make sure there was some memory of it if it got lost. So, and here's a little factory right here, like an ore processing factory. And then I have a variety of skyscrapers. Most of them are residential. This is like a weird interfaith prayer room, sort of, that's like for a bunch of different faiths or whatever. So, yeah. But then we have a smaller church right here that looks kind of like a castle. Yeah, it's not exactly a cathedral because we actually have a cathedral. This is like a miniature baby cathedral. But here is the city council building right here, which is ruled or designed after a ziggurat, like a Mesopotamian ziggurat. And so you climb it. But yeah, this is where the city's sort of local government takes place. But thing about this is the world and the lore around this world is designed on this place, Rapture, being an empire, like a space empire, and this is their capital. So we have a big Senate building for the capital, but this is just the capital city right here. Right here is another church, but it's based after the Pantheon in Greece. Hey Edwin, we're touring a city I built. Yeah, a long time ago, a very old city. So in here, it's another church. I don't know why I built so many churches, because this isn't the last of the churches. Here's some skyscrapers. This one's residential. I didn't get the chance to fill that one in yet, but it had a little balcony and everything. I'm not going to survival, because this entire world was built in creative. I'm just showing this world off. Oh yeah, you can see more of the metro system under here. But yeah, the metro system connects most of the city together. I said I was streaming multiple times in the chat. Like, it was later because I'm still studying for exams and I can't stream tomorrow because of that. I didn't finish this building. Oof. Okay, Zoomer. Still, that meme died when Reddit got to it. Again, it's just a dumb meme. See, okay, when I ported this world in from Pocket Edition, it corrupted a bunch of the other chunks and stuff. Oh. This is my 5th time setting it to no rain right Are you kidding me? There's the airport over there. But, yeah, this world has a lot of sentimental value. There's a hospital right there, various apartment buildings. This is the tallest building in the city, the Epirus building. Basically a big mixed-use tower, residential, commercial, stuff like that. And then this is part of the university campus, even the pyramid. Like, the main building of the university campus is the pyramid. So this is all university stuff right here. So, yeah. And there are classrooms in it and everything. And then here is kind of like the focal point of the city. What did I name this place? This is, I think, the Park of Wonders or something like that. I don't know. It's like the center of the city. There's a little mini Coliseum here. No, I'm not doing that. But, this is the mini Coliseum right here. And here is a building modeled after the Tower of Babel. You know that myth or whatever right there. So I based that building off of it. It's also mixed use. And then, of course, these buildings are part of the university campus. Here's a big amphitheater right here. Like, this is just a massive amphitheater project they took a while on. Also, yeah, here's the center. It's pretty simple stage, but it has like a backstage area, big amphitheater, and then here's a big residential mixed-use building that kind of the road goes through or whatever. I was pretty proud of that. That took a long time. And again, keep in mind, most of these buildings have stuff in them. And here's a water treatment plant. But one of the bigger buildings here is this cathedral. This is the actual cathedral. So we can head inside of it. It has like a big facade and everything. And oh, you got your Chromebook fixed? Nice, dude. Nice. And also, Clap, if anything, you're more likely to get muted than given mod, because you're being kind of annoying. But anyway, here's the inside of the cathedral. Oh, that enchantment table's kind of broken. Okay. I think this used to be a map of the city, but I got corrupted when I transferred it. A lot of stuff got corrupted. But, here's a big, like, plaza area with a welcome sign for the city. And, this is like a little platform to make speeches of. It's like a parade ground, almost. And then these are, like, voting machines or whatever. And here's, like, this right here is the, world's smallest theme park right here. If anything, it's like a mini carnival with, like, you know, a simple roller coaster going through it. The coaster goes underwater. Actually, here, I'm gonna ride the coaster. Let's do it. Here, we'll ride the roller coaster. I hope it didn't break when I transferred it. I think I tested it, but we'll see. Yeah, it goes underwater, and yeah, you can see more of the metro. This part got broken for some reason. And I broke a piece of track. Okay, let's fix that. There we go. And at this point, there's like a little agricultural tower. And here's like a little, a resort. This is a resort luxury hotel for tourists that are coming in. So you can see. Okay, there was supposed to be stuff here. Maybe there wasn't, I don't know. But it has like a pool, and the pool goes through the building and has like diving boards and crap. But yeah, this is a monorail area that goes to the rest of the university campus because it's connected in 2 points. There's a Senate building, but we'll get to that later. If anything, I'll take the monorail over to the rest of the university campus. But let's do that. But yes, this is supposed to be the capital of a space empire, and I don't know. It's still. I don't know if I'll ever start working on this world again. It's just. It was a big passion project I had. And then once we get over to the campus, I hope it doesn't loop around. If it does, I'll just break the minecart. Close enough. Now, here's the rest of the campus. There's like a hidden bar somewhere over here, like an underground bar. But there's like dorm buildings here. These are both dorms. It's a very small campus. Here's a mess hall. Again, most of the tables are gone for some reason. I have no clue why. But yeah, it's a dining hall. This campus is based mostly on FSU. Back when I toured FSU. So here's a little fountain area. This is like the theater building. And here's the beach area over here. There's a little snack bar. I'll be quicker than this, I promise. But yeah, there's some other buildings for stuff. And if I head back, sorry if my commentary isn't the best. Here is that's a really bad fire truck. This is a really shitty fire truck right here. But this is supposed to be the firefighter building. Oh, show the bar. Let me see if I can find it. I forgot where exactly I located the bar. Or was it on a different world, or am I thinking of something else? It's somewhere near the bridge. Maybe it was after the bridge? No, here it is. Found it. It was close to the bridge. The sand bar, literally, because it's in sand. So it's a tiny bar, very microscopic. It's a hole in the wall, and half of the tables are missing because when I ported the world, it killed the tables. So this is this right here is I think, what was it? A parking garage I never finished. So it was supposed to be a parking garage. Here's some like residential block housing. Whatever blocks were supposed to be here are gone for some reason. Now this thing's just floating. I have no clue why. Call it a dive bar. Why is it so close to the edge? I don't know. I wanted to use the space, I guess. Okay. Over here, I think this building's literally just public restrooms. No, it's not. I think this is actually an event area. This thing. This is an event stage. But where's literally the bathroom building? The piss block or whatever it's called. Because I want to find it now. I know it exists. Dive underneath the street to get in. Yeah, I get that. Okay, here's the bathroom building. Here we go. Literally just a 2-story bathroom. Where's the name come from? What name? For the city itself? As for the city itself, I literally named it Rapture just because it's on top of the water, because, you know, the Bioshock Rapture was inside the water, so. But anyway, yeah, here's just literally 2-story restrooms, nothing else, and I don't know why I'm showing you all that, but, yeah. There were supposed to be fences around that, but the fences got deleted for some reason. Cool thing is you can actually see some of the metro system through it. And another thing, the Senate Plaza has a stop, so I'm actually going to take the name dive bar. I don't know. Oof. But, yeah, that's not what I thought you meant. Anyway, let's find a entrance for, here it is. Here's a subway entrance. We'll go in that and take that to get to the Senate building. But, here. So this is Uptown Station, and it has here 2 Airport Express Station and 2 Park of Wonders Station. We went ahead to this one because there are 2 loops on the subway system. The A loop and the B loop. We are on the A loop right now. Can I not push myself forward in minecarts anymore? Is that just not a thing? Okay. But yeah, we can take this one, and there's a transfer station. But if you look here, there are 2 layers. That's because those routes share the same route. So there's a really old subway station on top and a really new one on the bottom. And so the top one is older, the newer is on the bottom. And so these are the different loops that it has. You can see these go everywhere. But yeah, here's the Park of Wonders station. If we head out of here, we're, oh my god, it's raining all the time. But we're inside the Park of Wonders, and if we head back down, we need to transfer. So this is track B to Senate Plaza Station, which is what we want. And both of these share a route to Ziggurat, but we don't want to go to Ziggurat. We want to go to Senate Plaza, so let's head this way. Yeah, they changed the way the minecarts work. But yeah, very far stretch metro system. And yeah. And you can see corrupted chunks over there from the world transfer. But yeah, a lot of this is really old. So Senate Plaza. And then we take this stairway up. All of these subway stations were made literally by filling it with wood. Filling the brick with wood and burning down the wood. Very efficient. Also, this top track goes nowhere, but I had to have it for the monotony of the station. But anyway, we head across the road here, and here is the Rapture Senate. Because again, we are a space empire, so we need a space empire Senate. You hate Samsung. Why do you hate Samsung? But yeah, let's head inside the Senate building. And here's the little home area, or whatever you call it, the lobby, the foyer. There are conference rooms and stuff for the government. And then there's an entire, like, 2 stories of local offices here. These are all just office space for the government. And if we head down, before we head into the main Senate floor, what's on top? Is it literally more offices? Literally more offices. But, we head down here. This is the international embassies. I gave them the charge to the computer and you didn't get it back. Oof, that sucks. File a complaint. This is supposed to be the world, like a map of the world, but it's really bad. Also, so these are all just offices for embassies. Like if you go in the US, their flag's on the floor. If you go in Japan, their flag's on the floor. Great Britain, their flag. Sweden. And it repeats this for a bunch of companies, you know, Germany, France. Where's Sealand? I had one for Sealand. There's Belgium, Italy, Russia. Where's Sealand? I need Sealand. But yeah, all 3 floors of this building have an entrance to the Senate floor. Here's Sealand. There we go. That's the Principality of Sealand. Well, yeah, don't call them right now. They're gonna be closed right now, dude. Yeah, but anyway. Now let's head into the main Senate floor. Actually, no. This is the cafeteria, my bad. Senate floor is on the other side. Yeah, literally a cafeteria. And this side is the Senate floor. And here we go. I designed it off of the one in Star Wars. In fact, the building itself is based off of the Jedi Temple in Star Wars. But, these are all different spaces for, each of these are supposed to be representatives from different colonies and things like that. And then there are central pillars in the center. And this is where the main empire action policy making happens. But yeah, it works, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of space here. I guess this could be used as a high court room as well. I don't know, for like really big court cases. Baby Yoda. Very phony. Funny monkey. Haha, funny monkey. But yeah, if we head over here, there's the backside of the sign right here. And let's see. Oh yeah, here is the Rat Land Cruiser. It's literally that super tank that Germany was gonna build, but I just built it here, and it's actually a house. This is a rich person's house, actually. But it's just built after a giant tank. Literally. Actually, here, let's go inside it. But yeah, you enter here through the tank treads, and canonically in this house, one of the barrels of the main gun is a observatory telescope, and the other barrel is an actual tank gun. But yeah, there's a little dance floor here. This is supposed to be a bedroom, but the beds are gone because the beds disappeared for some reason. And yeah, that's what I get for building this world before a bunch of the really important updates. Anyway, yeah, this guy's house is literally a tank. So, and it's raining. Okay, look how many times I've had to do it. 7 times I've had to set the weather to clear. Why? Okay, here's the mall. It looks like a government building, but this is a shopping mall right here. Really big shopping mall, actually. It has its own really specific, if you go down here, it has its own metro station that's way bigger than the others. So this is the metro station. It's actually the largest in the city right here. It has 2 tracks and it has an area under it. But yeah, it has you can view stuff out of the windows down here. But, literally, this connects to the metro system, and we head back up into the mall. The mall has a lot of smaller outlets, and they're modular outlets and stuff like this. And all of these are specific places that have different uses and stuff. And then there's some rest areas. This is the food court in the middle. And when we have the food court, there's, what did I name the chains? I named them stupid stuff. We have Taco Shack, we have Bunga Kong, we have Subway, and we have McDonald's. And those are all the food court places. And then we have the anchor stores. This is Bestest Buys, one of the anchor stores in there. And on top, there's, the 2nd floor, and TVs and crap. What's the other anchor store? What did I name it? This is Smear, just like Sears, even though Sears is going out of business soon. Yeah, this is the Sears. A lot of fancy stuff here. And then we head out of here. And of course the anchor stores have entrances that are outside of the mall, just like a regular mall. Here's a parking lot. Very fancy parking lot, I might add. But, here is a place that's based after, Tower of, not the Tower of London, but the Big Ben almost. But it's its own separate thing. One side of it is actually a public cafeteria. So this is a public cafeteria right here. And then the rest of it is just fancy buildings, has a courtyard and stuff. And then, what's over here? Okay, this is the programming center for the bell tower. What the people in here do is they, actually, no, is that over there? I don't know. But the programming center for the bell tower, canonically in the city, this bell tower over here was meant to receive code to, I named it Eastminster instead of Westminster, nice. But the bell tower is designed to, every day at noon, play a different song, but made entirely of bells. But all the bells are different chimes, and these are supposed to be the bells. But when it plays, what they do is code a different song into it. So one day it'll play like an actual song, like let's say, I don't know, something like Gorillaz or something, and the next day it'll play something by like King Crimson or something. But it just plays a random song at noon, and the people code the song. Hey Spooky, we're touring this big city I built back in Pocket Edition. Here's a fancy interjoined skyscraper, dual skyscraper thing I made. This was a pain in the ass to build right here. But, yeah, most of these buildings, if not all of them, are completely, decked out with stuff inside of them. Anyway, yeah, see, this building has stuff inside of it, mainly residential. It actually has some stores, and I think that's a stage right there. But, and then there was the mall. We saw the mall earlier. And we're still not done, believe it or not. I mean, we're almost done. We're getting to the back of the city. But over here is the baseball stadium. This is a really big stadium. I forgot what I named it. I don't think I named it anything, but here's the turnstiles to get in. And then you have a bunch of stores and things like that. I think I fixed this area because a bunch of stuff disappeared, but it was like one of the only areas I fixed. And then you go through here, and this is the actual access to the ballpark itself. And so here's the baseball diamond over here. And there's like seating all around here, and you can get to all of the seating. I put a lot of work into this too. It has like dugouts here, the dugouts for each team that you can see right here. What's over here? Oh, here's the locker rooms. I have locker rooms and everything, and those have a specific entrance. I planned all of this out, by the way. But yeah, welcome again, Spooky. Also, yeah, here's the net that's in the back of the pitcher's mound or whatever. Or not the pitcher's mound, but like the plate, the batter's plate or whatever it is. And, yeah. And then there is even like a grass area, because back when I was living in North Carolina, there was a grassy area. 8th time having to set the weather to clear. How many times do you think we'll have to set the weather to clear by the time we're done with this tour? How many times do you think? Anyway. Back when I was in North Carolina, one of those small baseball stadiums we had here, they actually, they had places for people to bring blankets, and you could picnic out in here. And that's why I built these little grassy areas. And here's the billboard. So Edwin, you're working on your own world. Well, yeah, of course, work on your own stuff, dude. But yeah, I just wanted to put this up here. This is less of a stream and more of just a general exploration video of the city I made. And I want more people to watch it after the stream than during, so I'm just making this a stream because it's in easier format and less editing. But and then I started getting more creative with my architecture. So there isn't anything inside of this building, but I tried to make it to where it twisted into a 45-degree angle as the building went up, which it had mixed results, but I did try. So it turned 45 degrees halfway up the building. And then this is literally just a straight building right here. Here's another concept building where what I did was sort of make it like a DNA strand where it would get thin in the middle and then expand back out at the top. But and then over here, I want you all to guess this. What do you think this is? Say in the Minecraft chat to turn it off. Game rule. Do weather cycle false. I'll do it after the stream, honestly. It's quick to set weather, but I'll do that. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, AkiBlocks. It's not like I don't trust you, I don't want to put it in right now. Anyway, I want you all to guess what this building is used for. A moon temple. That's a good guess. It looks like the moon temple from Teotihuacan, but I built this a long time ago. It is, what purpose do you think this serves? Puts DNA into building grows brain cells and loses them. What? Oh no. Wait, why would you give a building sentience? Don't give a building sentience. I mean, you can give a spaceship sentience. I get that. Like, having a spaceship waifu would be amazing. But, yeah, don't do it to a building. You don't want a building waifu. That wouldn't turn out well. I mean, you can do it to a warship, you can make a warship waifu, but anyway, I'm getting out of hand. These buildings... Free Wi-Fi, of course. These buildings are actually... It's not a library, believe it or not. This is municipal buildings, like civil buildings, sort of like a civic center. For example, if we go in these smaller temples, this is a volleyball court and a lounge. Literally inside of this Mayan-themed temple is a volleyball court. An indoor volleyball court. It's free real estate. And here's a lounge on top of it. But yeah, literally a volleyball court. What's in the other one? I think the other one's a restaurant with a stage. What's this one? Theater and restaurant, like I said. See, here's the theater, and it's like one of those dine-in theater restaurants or whatever. And it has 2 stories as well. And the main building, what do you all think's in the main building? It's still municipal themed, or like civic, serving the people centered. What do you think is inside of the main temple, besides these 2 temples? Yeah, here's the main temple. There's a lot of stuff in it, but what's on the ground level? Looks like a FNAF restaurant. Oof. Kinda does, and I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. You should never have said that. It sort of does look like it. Again, all the tables were destroyed when I changed the world, but it sucks. These are supposed to be tables. I guess it looks like the FNAF restaurant. Never say that again. Hey pleb, welcome. We're just touring this massive city that I built back in, like, early high school years. So yeah, we spent a lot of time on it. Anyway, the main temple. You're 41 minutes late, rip. You can always watch the rest later, or don't, honestly. It's up to you. So, this is the rec center, home of FC Rapture. This is a soccer stadium. The inside is a soccer stadium. In a massive Mayan moon pyramid. It has like seating and stuff, and it has places for teams to go in, sidelines. It's literally just a soccer stadium. And that's only 2 floors of the building, not even 2 floors. What was I smoking when I made this building? I think when I was first making the floor of this building, I was doing it, I was making it out of, like, different concrete, and then the time reset, or, like, my phone overheated and the world reset, and I lost progress. So I just got mad and ended up doing the floor out of prismarine and stone. Okay, this is not in PE, but it is in PE. So, this world started out in Pocket Edition. I made the entire world in Pocket Edition. Then, and it's raining again, okay, but I transferred it from Pocket Edition to, you'll watch it later? Bye. Okay, cool. But yeah, I transferred it from Pocket Edition to PC using, like, a weird tool chest thing app. I don't know. It took a long time and it was really annoying. But, yeah, we transferred the entire world. That's why there's corrupted chunks in the distance. Because it only replaced some chunks in the world. But yeah, this entire city's built on water, but it was transferred. So if we head back in here, yes, you had one. Anyway, we can head up these stairs here. There's stairs on, I think, all sides of the building. But, we head in here. This is also an entrance to the stadium. Any villagers? There used to be villagers, but they all despawned when I transferred the world. Again, that's why the tables broke. The tables broke when I transferred it. The stonecutter blocks broke. Some other blocks disappeared. All the beds disappeared. The beds all just disappeared because they were the old uncolored beds. So, anyway, if we go in here, I think this was a hotel right here. Yes, it is. And see, there are beds here, but the beds disappeared. The texture isn't there, but there is invisible bed blocks. Anyway. Oh, thanks, Viper. Thank you for liking. But, up here is a market. This is just a large marketplace for people. It's part of the Civic Center. But yeah, there used to be villagers. Anyway, and then this is a very hidden area. This is Keep Out. If we head in the Keep Out area, literally a place for human sacrifice. This is an actual temple as well as a civic center. There were like all sorts of animals I kept in here, and you would leave the animals over here, and they'd walk on the pressure plates, and those would trap them. And then you go here and slaughter them. So it was a sacrificial slaughter room. And no one in the city knew about it. Part of the lore of the city. What if I told you you read this wrong? Hey, I saw through it. There are 2 U's there. I didn't fall for your schemes. I don't know. But yeah, I've seen stuff like that before, so I'm trained to watch for it. Sometimes. I'll fall for it sometimes, but sometimes I won't, you know? Anyway, but yeah, there was a... You know, you tricked me. You threw me a curveball. See? I had to cover myself by saying I sometimes catch them. So, you did trick me there. So, good on you. Also, this is the Senate Plaza Fountain Mall. This is actually supposed to be decrepit and, like, closed down because the new mall opened and took all the business from it. Because this was the old mall before the new one opened. So, it's tiny. But, yeah, it used to be big. Anyway. This is just a fancy rich person mansion. And, oh yeah, here's another metro station. This is a big one, but it's in the middle of this dual lane highway here. But, if we head down here, this is Promenade Station. I guess we'll ride the metro system. Here, let's head down here. Oh yeah, and it loops back around to the other side for some reason. Let's just keep going. I think it's just me and you, pleb. Which is honestly fine, because I'm almost done with the stream. Why is it looping me around? These worked at one point. This redstone system. It was simple, but it worked. So let's just head this way. Actually, is that the mole? Yeah, either way, we'll see. Let's just go. Oh, it says 2 watching, which is weird. I don't know, because usually it counts me as 1. I don't know. So if we head here, yes, this is the mall station again. Wonder what that other thing is underwater there. Oh, it's just the entrance. Did Akashi join? She did not. Although I do want her to see this. I was hoping she would have seen this, honestly. But, oh well. Since we've already been to the mall, let's just keep going. But yeah, that was the other really big station right there. Fleb, which country do you live in? Oh, he's asking, Spooky's asking that. Alright. But yeah, you can see the weird terrain that was generated when I transferred the world. You know, a lot of stuff changed in Minecraft, you know? And of course, some stuff has to break because of that. But the lore of this city, because it's a space empire, they had like fancy technology, and that fancy technology let them build stuff on top of water by using like, what do they call it in Bioshock? You all know in Bioshock Infinite, they have like the Lutece particle or whatever that causes things to float. Also, hello, MLG, welcome to the stream. But yeah, this city kind of uses a similar technology to make the entire thing float on water. That was the 10th time we've had to clear the weather. Okay, 10th time this stream in less than an hour. But yeah, this is supposed to be the Commerce District. It kind of is. I don't know. There are ambulances right here, but they're really tall and fat. But, yeah, this world's lagging a little bit. Just because I've done so much in it, and it's such a time capsule for me. Like, this entire thing was built over the course of 2 to 3 years. Actually, less than that. Because most of the time, I worked on it at lunch in high school for, like, a year. A little bit. And then I just stopped working on it for a long time. So this is all the stuff I've built in that time. New York. I don't know. But, yeah, it's still small, but it's big to me, you know? You can get lost in it. It's probably the most advanced thing I've built in Minecraft. So, yeah. I'm really proud of it. And of course you can see the messed up terrain over there. And I'm glad it saved the campus. I was afraid it wouldn't save the college campus, even though it's kind of small. And again, I built that when I toured FSU. But yeah, that's why I remember what I was doing at some point, so I was building. Okay, also, I remember the only building in the city that was planned was the cathedral. I planned the cathedral before I built it. And then built it according to that plan, on paper. But that was the only building I planned. Oh, go to the college? Okay, I'll go back to the college campus, because I did tour it earlier, but I'll do it again quickly. Yeah, okay. This is the beginning of the college campus. It's in 2 separate places. This monorail connects both halves of the college campus. Here's like a little fancy monument thing. It's next to the Coliseum. So the main building of the college is this massive pyramid right here. This pyramid is the college main building. And then these are all classrooms and stuff in here. All of these are classrooms and lecture rooms, things like that. And then there's a big cafeteria. Oh, hey, nerd. We're touring that one city that I was teasing in the chat. But yeah, here's more. And this is like stores and stuff like that. The main building. And then if we... I think, are these dorms up here? Did I build dorms yet? Oh, hi, nerd. What's new with you? Are these dorms? Oh, no, they're just more buildings. And it goes up further. See, like, I put a lot of detail. These are offices right here. But anyway, if we head out of the main campus building... I'm just gonna break through this. The city with the space battleship. No, this is separate. King, This is the city of New Rapture, or just Rapture. It's not, it's just named after the BioShock one. But yeah, this is Rapture. I spent a long time ago during high school building this, and then I stopped building it and I ported it from Pocket Edition into PC. So this was originally on Pocket Edition, and as a result, when I ported it over, a bunch of stuff broke. But anyway, yeah, all those other buildings right there next to the pyramid are part of the college campus there, next to the amphitheater, the really big amphitheater. But then you follow this monorail and past the Coliseum, past the agricultural tower, past the resort building, and these are all office buildings right here. And then here's the college campus. I did tour it earlier, but I'll do it quickly. It's based off of FSU when I went to that campus. Most of the buildings are old with brick. Yeah, and what's the biggest building? It's probably the Ethyrus building or the Senate building, but I'll show that later. This is the theater building. And then this is like a math building, College of Business actually right there. And then there's a big food hall or whatever. Then there's a little bar under the road there. Anyway, what's this down here? What is this? Oh, I found it! There's a submarine! I remember I built a submarine under the city, but I don't remember where I built it. Yes, let's go in the submarine. Let's go in the submarine. So here it is. I built it under the city. And we'll go down this little hatch right here. If I can. Yeah, this is the submarine. Military, it's kind of small. Oh well. But I forgot this existed for a little bit, you know? Yeah, there's not much in it, honestly, but it's still something. So let's head back up. And it's raining again. 11th time we've had to set it to clear in under an hour. Oh, hey. Welcome to the stream. I'm showing people this old Minecraft world I had. Welcome to the stream. I should make that sub in From the Depths. It would be a terrible sub. I can't make submarines in From the Depths. I've tried, trust me. They all suck. They all suck. Say, you're as beautiful as the day I lost you. Also, you misspelled beautiful. What, are you gonna make a meme out of it or something? I don't know. But yeah, there's some smaller skyscrapers. And of course, alright, thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a good night, dude. I'll talk to you sometime. I'll give you a call. But yeah, I'll go in this building quickly again, just because I like it so much. This is supposed to be the Tower of Terror, or like the Hollywood Tower Hotel or whatever that I built. And it's like old and decrepit and stuff. And, you know, just supposed to be dilapidated, windows broken, vines everywhere, elevators broken, stuff like that. Just elevator shafts. But yeah, the building's collapsed in on itself. Some of the ceiling's gone as well. You have to make your way through the building. It gets more broken when you go up. And if you head up to the final floor, there's just a giant chunk of the building missing. But yeah, I put in some work on that. It was a passion project. Actually, this entire world was just a passion project, you know? So, and okay, the biggest building on the server. One candidate is the Ethyrus building right here. For a while, it was the Tower of Babel right here, but that got changed, and it's the Ethyrus building. I'm not going to go into it, but I'll show you some of the stuff inside of it. There's a big lounge at the top, fancy lounge, and then there's just other buildings. This is a shop, and then there's a movie theater, and it's mixed use. There's restaurants, shops, residential hallways. There's a dance floor right here. This is a dance floor. Yeah, it's all mixed use. Kind of like spiraling upwards. And here's the big amphitheater. This is probably the biggest theater in the map. Most seating in it. Actually, either that or the Coliseum. Maybe. We'll see. The Coliseum was harder to build because I had less space to build it in. I remember I was calling a relative when I built the Coliseum, you know? I remember certain things when I was building. And then, of course, the main parade ground. That's big. And then another candidate for largest building by volume is of course, Senate building. Actually, we forgot to go in the top towers. Let's go in those. Can you make a Christmas thing in Minecraft City? What, do you want me to make, like, a big Christmas tree or something? In the Mayan one? I mean, I could make a Christmas tree, but what do you mean Christmas thing? Also, let's go in here. This is 2 top level. This is like where the ruler of the empire is. If you head over here, this just this elevator exits you in a hallway, and this is one of the towers, and then here's like a little walkway between the 2 towers. Make Christmas tree big. We'll make a jungle tree into a Christmas tree, maybe. We could try that. I need a lot of leaves though. Anyway. So this is a conference room. This isn't actually the office of the main person. Here, let's do this. Let's break through. Again, this Senate building was based off of, you can actually see in here is conference buildings, and this is a library right here. This is a public library. Actually, I'll go into it. But this building right here is the where the dictator sits, or just the emperor. That's his office. I forgot I built a library in here. It's been forever since I went in here. Yeah, Rapture Library. I forgot this place existed. Seriously though. Oh, here's a little enchantment table. I didn't. It thinks I turned Siri on. Oh. But yeah, this is bringing back so many memories. So many memories, you know? I was watching a lot of history documentary channels when I built the Rapture Senate. I remember that. But yeah, I mean, I know this seems unimportant, but it's really important to me, honestly. He takes a shower, everyone else in Auschwitz. I think I've heard that one before. Yeah, a lot of these are just buildings, apartments, office buildings. Yeah. But this is the closest thing I've built that seems like an actual large city. And I think I did a pretty good job. I mean, a lot of the architecture is more basic. That's why I tried to change things up. 12th time it has rained during the stream. Here's a trick. Hold your right hand out and I'm not doing that. You think people wouldn't think that through? You think someone would do it blindly, though? I don't know. Why'd you delete the message and post it again? What? And of course, I'm almost done with this stream. I'll head back to the airport to show a little bit of the other stuff I did there. Who's Alinity? Is that YouTube drama? I think I've heard the name once, but like a year ago or something. Who's Alinity? Also, again, yeah, here's that little light cruiser we made. It's pretty small. Very small. But I tried to make a little cruiser or whatever. She threw the cat. Oh, I do remember that. Throwing the cat drama. I do remember that. That was like, wasn't that a year ago or something? I don't know. But yeah, of course, nerd. Of course. You keep being you, nerd. I tried making little machine guns on it as well, but they didn't turn out too well. But I don't really care at this point. As long as it looks somewhat like a floating boat, you know? It floats my boat, if you get what I mean. And then there's a little cargo ship right here with cranes. Here's a big cargo crane right here with a control station in it. Milo? What do you mean, Milo? Do you mean the political guy? Like the political Milo? What about it? Milo, whatever his last name is, I don't know. Here's a really derpy looking, really bad looking triple-decker plane that would not fly at all. If you made it into a real thing, it would just collapse in on itself. But then there are 3 runways. The guns look like emergency boats. What? Is there a roller coaster? There is. It's in the world's smallest amusement park. Oh yeah, here's the other. There's like 2 different parts to the airport. Alright, see you, Spooky. Yeah, if you head in here, there's just another little airport area. I'll go through this part really quickly. I will admit the roller coaster in here is really small. The closest thing we have to it is the underwater metro system, but that's a metro system. That's not a roller coaster. But yeah, it looks like the bus from Harry Potter. Kinda does. I get what you mean. The tracks you see on the roads everywhere. Oh well, some of those are a trolley track. This is just the express route from the airport to the main city because the airport's far away. But if we head into the bottom of the airport, there's like a whole check-in area, and then you have to go through the bag check. So you have to walk through that. And then you walk through bag check, get your stuff checked. What's down here? That's runway access. And then you head up to the place where you wait for your aircraft and stuff like that. I'm just going to break through the wall to get out. I'll show you, yeah, most of the tracks that are on the island and are on this bridge right here are just the express service from the airport. So, see, the express service here links to the metro. So you get here, you get out of the minecart, and then you go down in here into the metro system. Oh, I remember, wasn't that an old Vine pleb? Was that a Vine or something? I don't know. But yeah, this is the North Rapture trolley station. This is literally just a little trolley that I threw in for shits and giggles. It's pretty much useless, and it only goes from there to the Athyrus station. So, here's a stop. It has, like, I think 3 stops, and then it just loops back around. It's pretty much useless. Actually, wait a minute, it has a 4 stops. So if we go through the lobby of the Babylon, not Babylon, but the Tower of Babel, and then you get to the Pavilion station, which gets you to the parade ground. So, and of course, I know I showed it earlier, but yeah, there's the Ratlan cruiser that is some guy's rich house, or some rich guy's house. And these are anti-aircraft guns, but he turned one of the anti-aircraft guns into a bar, and he turned the other anti-aircraft gun into a spa, like a hot tub. So yeah, I don't think they would work like that anymore. And these are 120mm guns, or whatever they were, but these were changed into like a storage rooms instead of the guns. Where did I get my channel logo? Oh, my channel logo is literally just a picture of a Panzer 38. It was a bad tank, but I like it because it was like the first tank I ever got, or first tank I ever liked in an old shooter game. What was it? Heroes and Generals, I think. Back when I played Heroes and Generals, don't play it. It's really pay to win. But the first actual decent tank I got was the Panzer 38, and I had a lot of fun with it. So I made that my channel logo years and years later. But yeah, funny you said that because, you know, Panzerkampfwagen Rotlandcruiser, or whatever it is, P1000 Rotlandcruiser, and then here's a little lounge. Also, with the lore of the city, there were 2 of these built. One of them was this house, and the other one was an actual working tank that the government of Rapture brought to several campaigns. And they had to clear out the air first because it was so weak to aircraft. So they had to make sure they wiped out all enemy aircraft before they could land the Rotland cruiser. There's a really famous battle in the lore of this world where this thing was disguised as a mobile command center with a giant box around it, and they dropped the box when the enemy got close, and it just started trampling everything. Fun times. Make a P-40 Warthog. I'm not making aircraft in Minecraft because the aircraft are like warplanes are way too small. Like, they're too small to be accurately made in Minecraft without mods. Unless you make, like, I don't know, some bigger aircraft. Nerd, have you finished Uganda? What, is Nerd building Uganda? What? Yeah, this also, now that I think about it, this is kind of a small Colosseum. Pretty puny. Oh well. If anything, I should have pushed the wall out more, you know? At least it kind of looks like the Colosseum, you know? Oh yeah, here's the tiny roller coaster right here. I'll ride it one more time just to make people happy. So here's the tiny roller coaster. Noom. And it goes around here, up and down and all around. And then it goes through that little lava tunnel over there, and it goes above the dunk tank and things like that. You go down here, and there's an underwater section, a little fake out, and then you head back up. He wants you to make a Uganda PB. What's a Uganda PB? I thought you meant the entire country of Uganda, and I'm like, wait a minute. Something's not adding up here. Anyway, I'm probably going to end this stream here because I don't want to get into another world or do anything while I still have the stream named like this, you know? Because this stream was only meant to show off this world. And all the hard work I put into it over, like, how many years ago. Because none of this is recent. This is all old. All of this is old. Uganda Poland ball. Also, what was that chat you invited me to? Was that literally just a Poland ball chat or something? But, here's a little tiny house. And then this is supposed to be, what did I name this? The whitest house building. It's not even a very white color. It's more of a beige, honestly. I don't know why I named it that, but it's just, you know, standard skyscraper. Most of these are, you know, standard skyscrapers, except for the Athyrus building. It was a Poland ball chat, yeah. I used to be active in the Poland ball community. How long ago was it? Like 3 years ago? Back when there were a lot of Poland ball accounts on iFunny. I used to be part of that. And, Toaster Bath is all your PB friends. Anyway. But yeah, eventually the tags got ruined, so I just ended up just losing interest in the community, so. You make them? You make Poland ball? Or whatever it is? It's cool. I remember we always got really pissed at the people that... I know you posted a meme about that in the group chat, but we got pissed at the people who would try to make the, make comics using the balls having like mouths and stuff, and one of them had arms, and then everyone got really pissed at the person because that's a really dumb idea. I mean, they're not hard to make. They're literally just paint circles, but you don't make circles in paint. You gotta actually hand draw them, but either way, they're not too hard to make. 12th time rating, or 13th time rating, I don't know. No, you didn't. Oh, he didn't show him one. Okay. Also, I'm probably going to end the stream right here. And guys, keep in mind, I won't be able to do much over the next few days. Maybe I'll get a video out or something, because exam week is starting. I have an exam on Thursday, so I'll have to study for that. So no stream tomorrow night. But I don't want to ramble on for too long. Actually, I'll show you all one more thing before I go. One more thing. I think it's broken. This is a prison right here. This tiny building, this unmarked building, is the prison of Rapture. And it was a nether prison, of all things. But I think the prison itself got lost, because the nether, I think, is different than the mobile world. So, yeah. I had a prison in the nether, but I'm pretty sure that the nether here is different. What's going on? Is it? I never thought it did it instantly. I guess when you're in creative mode, it does it instantly. See, yeah. This is a completely different nether. So, this used to be out floating over a big lava pool, and I built a big prison in it. But it's no longer a prison because the prison got destroyed in a... You know, it got destroyed when I transferred the world. Use a circle tool. Well, I wouldn't use the circle tool. People think you put in more effort when you don't use the circle tool, is what I find. Well, yeah, the eyes don't have pupils, or they shouldn't have pupils, obviously. Also, look at this derpy-ass helicopter. This is why I don't make many vehicles in Minecraft. Look at this. I think the only good vehicles you can make in Minecraft are trains, because you can put more detail work into them. I mean, I just was lazy with this, but I think I focused on vehicles being you can walk around in them rather than they look good, so that's the price I have to pay. Yeah. Okay, this is Parthenon Park, and the fences here are gone for some reason. What's this? Franku Tower. I think I named after Papa Franku. Yeah, this is a very old world. Alright, also, good night, Edwin. Also, I think I'm going to end the stream here, so thank you all for joining, and thank you all for taking time out of your lives to view this passion project I put so much time in my early high school life into, so. Should I... I don't think I'm going to stream again tonight, honestly, because this one took a little longer than I thought it would. Oh yeah, there's a little water pumping station I made. Let me just go in that for 1 second. Yeah, good night, y'all. I keep saying I'm going to end it, but yeah, this is water pumping station, purifying plant, whatever. I'm only going to go on the first floor. Kind of looks like something you'd see in a Fallout game, honestly, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, little water plant, and that's it. That's it. So, I'll see you all later. Have a good night. I won't stream tomorrow, but maybe I'll say something in the chat, or the Instagram chat, you know. Wish me luck on my finals on Thursday, please. I'm gonna need luck. Well, I mean, they're not all on Thursday, but one of them is. Anyway, I don't want to ruin this for the people who watch it after. Alright, good night, people. I'll see you all later.